Etra-chan saw it. My name is Sasuji. I'm a housewife and I live with my husband Tokusa and my kids. For our next story, last night there was a suspected robbery of vegetables and flowers at a private garden. The security cameras were able to record the whole thing, so the footage has been sent to the police to identify the suspect. The crime has been repeated over several times.
It's so insane that someone would steal like that. And not just once either. I don't get it.
Yeah, someone that would do that though, it makes me go back a little.
What is it? You knew of someone that was like that?
Yeah, it was when I was working part-time in a store in college. It was when I worked at a bakery during college.
The croissants are done!
Okay.
Sasuji-san, can you wash the used cups too?
Okay. Yuzuriya-san is abusing her position as a former employee, isn't she? Huh? You think so? But we're newbies. But you gotta respect your elders, you know. The store I worked in was pretty popular and fairly busy on the weekends. At the time, I worked with the store owner, Katsura-san, the baker Kuroki-kun, the former employee Yuzuriya-san, and my part-time coworker Akane-san. The 5 of us ran the store. Yuzuriya-san was especially great at her job. Akane-san didn't like Yuzuriya-san much at all. Honestly, she thinks she's a little pretty, so she's acting all special. She's just an employee at a bakery in a supermarket. Honestly, the office is pretty nice outside of Akane-san's complaining. Then, one day,
Excuse me.
a certain customer showed up.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
I'm here to make a reservation for sandwiches. Certainly, ma'am. What kind and how many of each would you like? I would like shrimp and avocado with ham and lettuce and egg sandwiches. 10 of each. Also, 30 fried pork sandwiches. Yes, ma'am.
That's so much.
You'll have to pay up front. Is that okay? Sure, that's fine. Can you write Extra Co. Ltd on the receipt, please?
Ah, she works for a company. That company reserved a large amount of sandwiches before paying and said that she'd be by before closing a week later to pick up the food. That was a lot of food for one order.
It happens sometimes, corporate events and whatnot. When she comes by, you make sure to call me over too, okay?
Yes, ma'am. A week later, the day of the pickup. Phew! Yuzuriya-san, the sandwiches have been boxed up and confirmed.
Thanks. Just leave them right over there for me. Sir, about the limited edition sandwiches.
She seems so busy from early in the morning. Welcome! A customer. Maybe the sandwich lady? I made reservations for sandwiches. Yes, we've been expecting you. I knew it. Sasuji-chan, can you bring the sandwiches? Yes, ma'am, on the way. Huh? This isn't the same lady. The person that was there was not the lady in the suit, but she was just a regular old lady in regular clothes. Oh, I need to give this to Yuzuriya-san. I'm gonna go get Yuzuriya-san real quick. What? Why are you going to report back to that stupid little girl? Just give me the sandwiches. But why are you taking so long? I'm in a rush. Can you hurry up? I'm sorry, ma'am. Give it here. Wait, hang on. Here you are. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was so easy. Ow! What the hell? Watch where you're going. Oh.
Hello, ma'am. Can I have your name if you don't mind?
What? I just said I'm the one that ordered the sandwiches.
I see. Then can I have your voucher, please?
Huh?
If you don't have the ticket with you, I can't give you the sandwiches.
I just left it at home.
Sorry I'm a little late. I'm here to pick up the sandwiches. I'm with Etra Co.
Oh. Huh? Sorry, it seems I made a mistake. Bye!
Hang on 1 second. Ma'am, is it alright if we talk a little bit in the back?
Oh. She was taken to the back by the store manager and questioned as to what she was trying to do. She was pretending to steal food.
Why would you do this?
I have done nothing wrong. I just made a mistake of coming to the wrong store. I ordered at a wrong store. It's your fault for not confirming.
Okay. What store did you order from? I'd like to call and confirm your story.
I'm so shocked from today's events that I didn't even remember anymore. You need to let me go. My child is starving at home. It's your fault, so I'm the victim here. You understand me? If you're not letting me out, I'm going to call the cops and say I was assaulted.
I see. It sounds like you're not only a scam artist, you're also blackmailing. I've recorded everything you've said up until this point. I'll call the cops. So you just hang tight for me.
That's how the thief mom was taken away by the police. News of this spread amongst all supermarkets, and it turns out she was guilty of other crimes as well.
What? Purple-haired lady with glasses? She comes to our store too!
She's come to our store several times too. She never actually managed to take anything, but she did what she did at her store all over the place, and so she was actually sentenced to some time in jail for theft.
You didn't know? She comes to our store to fake orders too.
What? Really?
Yeah. I mean, she's never been successful, but I saw her standing around when the woman was ordering the sandwiches before too. I thought she was being suspicious, so I knew she'd come.
That's why she told me to get her.
And you, Akane-san, I told you in the morning meeting that you had to get me to hand out the sandwiches. Why can't you follow orders?
I'm sorry, ma'am. After that, Akane calmed down, and a few months later, she quit. By the way, we had apologized to the real customer that ordered the sandwiches and told her that we make her new sandwiches as a sorry.
Oh, it's fine. She just took the bags and the sandwiches are fine.
She wasn't angry at all, so she just took the sandwiches and went home, her hands full. So, yeah, I just remembered that. And she actually came back a few times afterwards. She was such a kind lady.
That does sound like a nice lady, huh? But I can't believe that someone would be ballsy enough to pretend to be someone else. You really can't underestimate how dirty people will be.
Yeah, she probably just felt like she would be lucky if she was able to fool us, but you were literally taking hundreds of dollars worth of food.
And how can you eat that much anyway? The food is going to spoil before you finish it.
Oh, about that. Apparently she was going to sell the extras to her neighbors. I was going to sell them to the neighbors and make some extra money.
Jeez.
By the way, Yuzuriya-san was now taken to the main store and doesn't work at the branch store anymore. But we still send each other greetings. Her husband was a CEO, I think. She's so incredible. I don't know what happened to the woman who was arrested, but I really hope that for her own kids, she stopped being a criminal. It's something you really shouldn't do, even if you aren't a parent.
But what kind of life do you have to live to do that kind of thing like it's no big deal?
We have breaking news. A man was arrested and charged for the suspected theft of the vegetables. His name is Hideki, and he's the unemployed 65-year-old man. Hideki was apparently selling the flowers and vegetables to neighbors and people he knew.
Thief man!
Whatever the case, I hope they get to see justice.
Yeah, seriously.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。自分のお腹を満たすためだけでなく、余ったものは近所の人に売りつけて儲けたいという考えは信じられないです。予約した本人確認がどれだけ大事なことなのかがよくわかりますね。そして年齢が全てではないと思いますし、愚痴をずっと言ったりお願いしていたことをきちんとやってくれない、そんな人を敬うなんて難しい話ですよね。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また盗みダメ絶対と思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。